Alright, it's time. We are playing Pokémon FireRed today. Now, I've played the original games. I've been playing Pokémon for a long time, but I've never actually played FireRed. So let's give this a go, and we're starting with the quintessential question. Are you a boy or are you a girl? Oh, I'm a boy, so let's see, what am I going to name myself? Well, the channel name is Funny Friar. That's not going to fit, so let's see what we can do here. Yeah, we'll just have to be F Friar, I guess. No, not the comma. Yeah, we'll just like abbreviate it. Yeah, like that. And perfect. There we go. Now, the question is, what am I going to name my rival? What options are they going to give us first of all? Let's go ahead, take a look. Man, and this text speed is so slow. The first thing I'm going to do is increase the text speed. Okay, green. Yeah, Gary, Kaz. Totally interesting. But I think we could do better than that. I've got an idea. Yep, that'll do it. All in good fun, all in good fun. We're going to be fighting against the TSA this series. Alright, let's get started. Let's do that text speed first, please. Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's get this road on the show. But first, let's check all these things. Okay, it's an NES, great. You can't talk to this TV. I guess it's the TV downstairs, but we all know first generation and the remakes, there's a potion in the PC. We're going to go ahead and grab that. Now, I haven't played Generation 1 in a very, very long time, so I remember the general stuff, but there's a lot of stuff I don't quite remember. Like, I don't remember exactly when you're supposed to get the town map. So we're just going to say goodbye to our mother real quick. Yeah, and it's this TV that talks about the movie. Yep. Fun fact, it's a different movie if you are the girl character, but we're going to go ahead and let's walk around. What should we do first? Let's go talk to technology guy. Yeah, come back here. Technology is incredible. Fantastic. Every game, every generation. Love it. Love to see it. All right. Okay. She's teaching you. You can read the sign. Press start to open the menu. Good stuff. All right, and then we go around here. Yeah, I forget. I think you get the map later, but can you get it now? We'll just find out real quick. We'll take a look. Oh, and her name's Daisy. I did not know that. All right. The TSA is in the lab. Interesting. We're going to have to walk through a metal detector or something. All right. Does he say anything to us? Is he? He's in here, right? Yeah, he is. Okay. But he's not going to... Yeah, nothing. It's just me. Right. You have to go towards the grass first. Then you get Professor Oak, then you come back. Yeah, okay, so let's go ahead and do that now. Yeah, this is... Wow, this is very nostalgic. I can't wait to play through this game and see whatever just little changes they've made with the remake. Because, yeah, again, I've never played Fire Red or Leaf Green, just the originals. I played Red, Blue, and Yellow as a kid. So this is pretty exciting. And in terms of picking a starter, I think you can guess what I'm going to pick. But I do like all three of them, but let's go ahead and get this dialogue going. Okay, yeah, he's fed up with waiting. The TSA. That's right, that's so crazy. He's got his own grandson here, and he lets the neighbor kid pick the Pokemon first. That is wild. And he's like, hey, wait a minute. Interesting. Okay, yeah, well, we're gonna go ahead and pick. Or maybe he knows that if I pick first, then his grandson can pick the type advantage, and he's doing this on purpose. Never thought of that until now, but yeah, okay. And look at that. You should raise it patiently. It's telling you how difficult it's gonna be. Because if you pick Bulbasaur, we all know, spoiler alert, the first gym is gonna be rock, second is water, so Bulbasaur is the easiest, and then Charmander is gonna be the hardest if you go just by gyms. So we're gonna pick Charmander. You know, it's Fire Red. Charmander's cool. I picked Charmander my very first playthrough of Pokemon Blue, I believe. I picked Charmander, and I wanted to name him Flame, but I was a kid who couldn't spell, so I named him Flam. But we're going to name this Charmander Jim Galbi. It's a pun off the Korean dish, Galbi Jim. This is the first thing I thought of. So here we go, and he's going to take the Squirtle. You know, it'd be really cool if the rivals, they would nickname their Pokemon too. That'd be interesting to see what they come up with. But we're going to do this. Yeah, he says if there's a wild Pokemon, you battle it, stuff like that. And now we're going to start the rival fight. And we're going to do just the tried and true strategy of if it's not a damaging move, we're not going to use it. We're just going to spam damaging moves and get through this. You're going to win. Basically, you can win this first battle, I'm pretty sure every time if you do this, I don't really think about this battle too much. Oh, and he talks to you. Interesting. Oh, for Pete's sake, is what he says. You've never had a oh yes, we've never had a Pokemon battle before, ever. What's a Pokemon? Who knows? Right, so trainer, there's HP. You get the HP down to 0. Yes, very riveting stuff. Try battling and see for yourself. All right, so yeah, we're just gonna do the tried and true, only use attack moves here. Inflicting damage does damage. Excellent. All right, he's gonna do tackle. Okay, so it looks like we can win unless something crazy happens. So we're gonna go do that real quick. Just gonna do tail whip, which is fine. Again, we're just gonna be consistent. We're gonna use scratch. We're gonna get through this. All right, yeah, no, it looks like we're still looking good here. All right, this next one should do it. Yeah, no critical hits or anything. We are good to go. Look at that. Excellent. All right, and level 6, fantastic. Great, okay. Special attack and attack are equal. Very nice. What? Unbelievable, I picked the wrong Pokemon. Whatever, dude. You get prize money. Man, he's making his own grandson pay up. I mean, I know in the Pokemon world that's what you're supposed to do, but still, this just seems wild. Yeah, I would leave too. Does he say anything else? Raise a young Pokemon by making it battle. It has to battle. Don't like brush its hair, take care of it, or anything like that. Make it fight. Yeah, well, that's just how the game works now. It's an RPG. Now, can we get the town map, please? Battle against the TSA. I'm sure a lot of people want to see that. Okay, we can't get the town map just yet. That's fine. I bet after you do this next part. Yeah, so let's take a look at the Pokemon. And Jim Galby is... Oh no, oops. Jim Galby's a girl. Oh, what? I think I pushed R. No, I don't need help. But yeah, Jim Galby's actually a girl. Oh well, that's fine. Yeah, I wasn't really paying attention, but hey, you know, cool name, right? So let's go through here now. Yeah, I'm just gonna level up my Pokemon. I know it's not gonna be useful for the next few badges or the next few gyms, but I do have a plan. But first of all, we're gonna just take out all the Pokemon we can find on the route just to level up, get stronger, to face the other trainers too. I'm gonna cut out through the series a lot of the random trainer battles. Or, I mean, a lot of the random Pokemon battles. I want to keep in a lot of the trainer battles in case something interesting happens, unless it gets too repetitive. So you can comment down below if you want to see it all. Of course, I'm going to cut out the grinding sessions just for leveling up, because I do want my Pokemon to be at a good level in case I need to switch them in. I do kind of have a plan for what team I want to use. Yeah, Charmander is going to be on there. And we're going to pick up some early route Pokemon too, just to fill out the roster. But we've made it to Viridian City. Here we are. We're going to go to the Pokemon Center real quick and heal up from all the... just a little bit of grinding we did here. And in past games, I would have this habit of just running to the Pokemon Center whenever possible, but I'm going to try and do that less. I'm still going to do it every now and then. I'll cut that down too as the videos continue, as the series continues. But now we're going to have to go to the Pokemart. Pick up the parcel, the package. Wonder what they call it here. I think they called it a parcel like way long ago, but what are they going to call it here? Yeah, parcel, there it is. I still remember, fantastic. Yeah, and then I think we can get Pokeballs or something, and then we can start catching Pokemon. So we're going to go back down to Pallet Town. We're going to walk down through here, and it will be great. Yeah, and you can jump down the ledges, I'm sure. We all know that. Yeah, spoiler alert, ancient game, but yeah, you can go ahead and do that. So I'm going to do that now. And here we go. Oh yeah, and it's just real quick. You forget how short it is. These early routes. So you can actually avoid all the grass here too. And we don't want to get too powerful. We don't want to spend too much time. I do just want to start with the whole game, getting the Pokeballs, catching the Pokemons. I don't think I'm going to try to complete the Pokédex in this series. But I'm going to try to catch a decent amount of Pokemon because I know there are some checkpoints where you can get items if you have enough Pokemon. So yeah, okay, there we go, Pokeball. And then, yeah, here's the TSA has come back. Excellent. Yep, yeah, this is when we get our Pokédex. Excellent. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. So if Professor Oak is so old and he's been doing this so long, how come he hands us blank Pokédexes? That's the question. You always notice the Pokédex entries are crazy exaggerated, and it's like, yeah, it's because you're having a kid fill it out. All right, we get Pokeballs. We can start catching Pokemon. Fantastic. Yeah, I have some ideas on which Pokemon I want to use, but of course we're going to catch the early rut Pokemon, fill out the roster, have some switch fodder. I am playing on set mode, by the way. I'm not playing on switch mode, so our opponents will just be sending in their Pokemon, their next Pokemon after theirs faint. So just for a little bit of extra difficulty. Do these aids say anything? I think they just say that they're Professor Oak's aid. Okay, more trainers. Okay, well, she said something, but let's just go through here. Yeah, he just studies. Let's get out of here. Now we can get the map, but we're going to go ahead and end the episode. So if you'd like to see some more, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.